Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. Östersund Racetrack is where we're heading this Saturday for an exciting V75 round. Great sport in general, but an exquisite race in Jämtland Stora Pris. And there we get to see Prix d'Amérique winner Ridley Express take on strong competitors such as Heavy Sound, Diamanten, Day or Night In, and Volstead. Harry, what a race to look forward to.
Phenomenal race. It's very seldom you see a horse of that, horses of this class meeting in a race like this. A fantastic field, and of course Ridley Express, the world's best horse, Jorma Kontio up, and had a finish lesson in between. And Jorma Kontio is really great to see again with Ridley Express.
And we get back to that race in a little while. But for now, we have lots of races to go through, and we start in race 5. It equals the first leg of the V75 round. It's a class 1 race over full distance. And this is a tricky one, Harry. What have you found for us here?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to work out, but I've gone for Global Unlimited with a very capable Svante Barth's daughter, Kim Moorberg. She's a very capable and a very, very good tactician. And I think really Global Unlimited's odds at the moment are the reason. You can see her here. She's in those brown colours, flying at the finish to come fourth. Had a bit of interference, but I must say a fantastic performance by Global Unlimited otherwise. And odds-wise, Pantherface and Dorindo are very, very well supported. But my win bet is only because I think we can make a good return if she wins. And she's got a very good chance of winning.
Win bet there in race 5 on number 10, Global Unlimited. We jump to race 8, and this is a race with 15 horses and only mares, apprentice drivers. Hard to figure out this one as well, but you found us Golden Grain, maybe?
Yes, I think actually I've placed a show on number 6, Ditty Bopper, and you might think why, and I'll tell you what, you're going to get 4-5 to 1 as a show, and have a look at the Stable Current colours, Pale Indrith driving her to victory, and as I say, although she's meeting much harder competition, she's certainly not going to be long away from winning or in the first 3, and that's why the show is going to be a really good return.
Show bet there on number 6, Ditty Bopper in race 8. And we turn the page to race 9. It equals the 5th leg of the V75 round, and it's a sprint race where a lot of people will choose to place a win bet on either number 1, Chapuis, or number 10, Victory Topline. But you want us to place a win bet on another horse.
I want to place a bet on Erik Adielsson and Valor Kronos. And my reasoning for this is the horse is coming forward. I know the stable have got very, very high hopes. Here you see he's battling between horses there. He's coming through between there and finishes up 3rd after a lot of problems in his passage down the straight. I really think they're capable of winning this one, and at really good odds. Chapuis with Orca, Goldtooth, Lindholm is interesting, and you mustn't forget that Victory Topline from Timo Nurmos stable is unbeaten. I'm saying he's going to be beaten on Saturday, and I'm giving you a damn good winner, 6, Valor Kronos.
Sounds good, Harry. Valor Kronos, a win bet there in race 9. Next up to discuss is the daily double, and DD1 is the main event of the day. Jämtland Stora Pris, 700,000 Swedish crowns to the winner, Harry, and Ridley Express, number 10. Question is, though, I mean, it was last weekend in January that he last competed, and he's been busy breeding since then. Can we count on him just coming out and winning straight out?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. We just have to look at the history of Ridley Express's career. Okay, he came second, I think, in his first race last year, but that was, as Timo Nurmos said, would be the case. Here we watch him winning the Prix d'Amérique, and you know, it's a horse that my hair stands on end when I see this one. This is something out of the extraordinary, and Timo Nurmos doesn't send out Ridley Express not prepared, and I will be shocked if Ridley Express doesn't put this field to bed very early.
Okay, DD2, we can see here that you choose horses 8 and 10. It's a bronze division over long distance, 2,640 meters. Let's start talking about the favorite, number 8, Volnik Ducras.
You can't help but like this Italian driver, Alessandro Gucci Rocco, a fantastic driver. Here you can see he comes down the straight in Solvalla, and he's come from draw 11. He looks to break there, but the judges gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he wins. But it's the way he wins and from where he won. A phenomenally good performance. But I also have a second horse.
Yeah, number 10, Uppehoppa. Tell us about that one.
And, well, this one I've been watching. There's been a lot of stable buzz about him. Have a look at this down the inside here. He's actually caught on the outside, Uppehoppa, but he's going to jump up and hop this time, I can promise you. A lot of stable support, a lot of buzz about him. I liked what I saw, and I think he could really give the favourite here a match.
And this means that we have 2 combinations for the daily double this Saturday. Now, let's talk about V75. It's all about finding the winners in 7 consecutive races. And it sounds easy, but it is extremely difficult. It turns out to be every time, Harry. Oh. But every week we try to solve it, and this Saturday is the same. This is Harry's solution for this week. Let's start talking about the first leg. We talked about it earlier. You recommended a win bet on number 10, Global Unlimited, but here you add on 2 more horses. Number 4, Dorinda, number 6, Pantherface. Why?
Because I feel that the race is close there. I very difficult to see that one of those 3 don't win. And as I said, my favourite's number 10, but you cannot leave out 4 and 6.
The second leg is the silver division over sprint distance. 9 horses in this race, Harry. Number 3, Noble Amok, is the favourite, but it's a close call with 2 Michelangelos, 1 Eric Sting, and Broadway Apollo, number 8. And you mark these 4. Which one do you believe the most in?
I believe actually the most in Noble Amok was a disappointment last time, but they really say that she's gone forward, and Noble Amok, Robert Berg's horses are in good form right now. So that's my first choice. But as you said, there are really, really good competitors there, all in top form. So I think the 4 horses we've taken should see us through that second leg.
The third leg is a race for cold-blooded horses over full distance, and circular start, 15 horses. They divided up over 2 tiers, and you solve this race with 6 marks. Comments on that?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a very, very, very tough race to work out. BW Stur is the favourite. 12 Art Knokover are the 2 outright favourites. But as you see so often in these northern breds, they come upsets. And one that I like is a little lower down in the rankings is 5 Brenner Brucker. And you see him coming down the straight here. He wins very, very well against good qualified opposition. And I feel that a little bit forgotten about by the punters, but certainly with the right race can be right up there.
Quite an expensive race, that third leg, but we have an even more expensive race in the fourth leg, because this is 15 horses. You earlier recommended a show bet on number 6, Ditty Bopper, and she is of course included on your system, but also 6 other horses. Anything you want to add about this race?
I don't think I can say much more than there are a couple of very, very quality fillies here. Eva IH, Mika Forsches usually drives this as a fantastic filly. Hope and Dreams is hopefully going to fool somebody's dreams. Melby Elegant, Hosiana Boko. Ditty Bop is the one I'm hoping is going to upset the apple cart. You've got to have, I would like to even have more if possible. The fillies aren't exactly always that reliable in this class, but I really feel that we've got a good chance of staying in there, because my next 2 bankers are home and dry.
Yes, number 6, Valor Kronos in the 5th leg. He is an outsider. You bank him. We talked about him earlier.
Yes, I said he's like Baron Gift. I'm giving you all another winner. Valor Kronos, Erik Adielsson.
Oh, sounds great. And then, of course, we have the big favourite of the day, Ridley Express, that you bank in the 6th leg.
Yeah, I can't see. Really, seriously, we've said it so many times. Superlatives follow superlatives. This is the greatest horse in the world.
And then in the last leg, finally, we have 2 horses, the same horses you used on your daily double system, horses 8 and 10. And this means that we have 1,008 combinations for the V75 system this Saturday. Our website is, as you know, SwedishHorseRacing.com, and there you find additional information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. And with that, we wish you the best of luck with your bets to Östersund racetrack this Saturday. Bye-bye.